Alright, my video cut out, so I'm going to continue on. I'm going to see if I can connect the two later. Earlier you saw the first shot hit in the center, the second shot hit to the right. Now I'm going to continue on with the third shot and see how we do. Center again. Shot number 4. This rifle is a very, very good rifle. Just really, just extremely powerful. Okay, here we go. Shot number 4. Man, I don't know if that's hitting the center again or not. There's just no way. Can't be. Gosh. Okay, that was number 4. And last shot, number 5. It really looks like it's hitting the center from here. That's like the third shot on the same hole, right in the center. Alright, that's my last shot. Wow, look at that. So it did it. But as you can see, the gun is extremely accurate. The Beeman R1. It's a older one. This is the one of the older ones. And I don't think it's that old, but I bought it used, and it's been a fantastic rifle though. But there you go. I mean, it's just amazing, you know, how well these things can shoot. But anyhow, that was just something you can look at and kind of get an idea, you know, what you're dealing with. I mean, so the barrels on these, they're all made by Virox, or the whole actual rifle is, because originally they were imported by Dr. Beeman. It was a Virox gun, but under the Beeman name. Now, if you get some of the older Beemans, like I got an old R7, and it's a phenomenal shooter. I'll try to make a video again on a nice calm evening like this. I mean, this is like the best time to shoot it because I've got no wind, and I mean, all you need is a 2 to 3 mile an hour breeze, and you can drift as much as an inch to maybe an inch and a half with let's say 8-grain pellet. Don't matter how fast you're going. You got to remember, speed isn't everything when it comes to the pellets, because the way they're designed to slow down. I mean, they just lose speed really fast because of the skirt. Think of a badminton, like the game badminton, you know, that little thing, that birdie thing or whatever they call that piece. It's got a skirt on it. It slows it down really fast. Same goes for a pellet. Once it leaves the barrel, it starts to lose its velocity fairly quickly. So, but as you can see for yourself, I mean, you know, it's a shooter. I mean, everything I've got so far, minus the Gammo. And now I got a Gammo, a Magnum that can shoot pretty decent. I got an old varmint, Gammo varmint that I bought. I think it was given to me from Rye. It was like a gift. It was like $70, $80 gun, and it shot like shit. But I put a lot of work into it, and man, it shoots pretty good. But the other day I went to go shoot it, and it was just all over the place. I don't know if it's the scope, but then again, I've got a UTG scopes, and for a good while, you know, they work pretty well. But I think they lose their the ability to hold its center. Over time, it just gets getting hit real hard, and it loses its. I think it gets loose inside or something. I don't know, but I got one. I think it's holding. I'm gonna try it again later on and give it the benefit of the doubt. But these like this Bushnell Trophy XL is actually a really good scope. It can really hold up to a spring gun, and especially one is this powerful. You know, and that's some serious business. With the kind of spring this thing uses. But I mean, you know, even a not to knock center point makes an okay product. I don't have a problem with it. I got one that seems to shoot fine. Um, but I do have one that the quality's just, it's just not there. It's not the same as your higher end scopes. I mean, you can tell. You hold them side by side, the weight, the build. I mean, everything from the knobs, you know, up to the eyepieces and all that junk. But if you want a really good scope, only thing I can suggest, or I've had all good luck, is I have a Hawk. Get the Hawk Air Max series with the AMX reticle. That is a fantastic scope. It's about $200, but it's got a really good glass, 3x9 to 40. That thing is fantastic. It holds every time. So eventually I'll probably convert everything to Hawk. I mean, it's such a good scope. I mean, there's other scopes out there that are really good. I mean, I've got some other ones that are like, I got an Aztec that shoots real, but that's on a PCP rifle, but that's a whole different story. I mean, PCP's got no recoil. You can get away with a regular centerfire scope on there. You don't need no special spring-rated airgun scope for a PCP rifle. There's just no recoil. I mean, none, zero. I mean, it's like shooting like a pump pellet gun. You don't feel nothing when you squeeze the trigger. It's no different. But, I mean, other than everything else is different, higher pressures and so forth. But it's a good scope. So if you ever get a chance, you can look at one of those and see how it goes. But I'm going to see if I can lace the other video in with this one, because the very first shot hit the center, the third, and then the second shot went to the right, and then third, fourth, and fifth went in the center, near the center again. I don't know. Let me see if I can zoom in more. See if we can see this. I think it gives me up to 20 zoom, but that's close. And you can see it right there. Pretty interesting. All right. Well, enjoy.